Was for the eradication of piracy. But in the islands of the Bahamas, we did not have to fight for our independence at our forts. It was given to the Bahamian people. So we're going to talk about Woodes Rogers a little later on the tour, but let's just hit Bay Street and get started. These islands, there are 700 islands and keys in the islands of the Bahamas. This island that you're on is the capital. It is not the largest or the smallest of our islands, but it is the capital indeed. Tourism is our #1 industry here in the islands of the Bahamas. In the islands of the Bahamas, we put some 6 million tourists on the ground every year. Can you guys at the back hear me?
Yes.
In the islands of the Bahamas, we put some 6 million tourists on the ground every year. And out of that 6 million, 4 million go over to Atlantis.
Wow.
On my left is where you can most certainly take the ferry boat ride over to Atlantis, but you guys are with me today, but we're going there also. But on our wharf, we have Hard Rock Cafe, Senior Frogs, we also have Starbucks, all of them along Main Street, Bay Street. All of Main Street, Bay Street is duty-free. In the islands of the Bahamas, we do not pay income tax. We pay value-added tax at 12.5%. But all of Main Street, Bay Street, including the store market, is duty-free.
See, that's the sign that you're stay on if you're not a tourist.
Now, as we're about to turn off the wharf,
So you can just walk here from the ship. That's where they keep you.
now just on top of the hill is our post office. In the islands of the Bahamas, we do not have a postman. You would actually have to go to the post office to collect your mail. But the government has also placed smaller post offices all around the island. So if you live in a particular area, you would access the post office that's nearest to your house. We also practice the Westminster system. That is where you elect someone from your community. That person goes to Parliament. Whoever is the leader of that party then becomes Prime Minister. We've only had 4 Prime Ministers since we became independent in 1973. Our first Prime Minister, he ran the country for some 25 years. We named our international airport in his honor, and we also placed him on our $1 note. Now, as we pull onto Bay Street, on my left is Rawson Square. Our national flower is the yellow elderflower. Our national fish is the blue marlin fish. Our national tree is the Licton vitae tree. And our national colors on our flag, the aquamarine for our waters, yellow for our continuous sunshine, and black for the strength of the people. Here in Rawson Square is our first Bahamian Governor General, Sir Milo Butler. On both sides of him will be our tree of life, our national tree, the tree of life. And the tourism is our first industry. Then come out across East Street. East Street is the only street in all of this island that you can actually take from the port all the way to South Beach. So that will make islands of the Bahamas are. You cannot grow anything much in coral limestone. You can build your house from coral limestone, but if you do not add cement to it, you definitely end up with a grass house. Now as we turn
and we're also in the Bahamas. We're already in the Bahamas. These are just replicas of the base camps.
Let's go check out the fort.